All right, what's up guys, it's KOSDFF here, and today we're going to be doing something a little different. I had thought about continuing to do those supply drop videos. I actually have a lot of fun opening them, but as of recent, I've started to notice that I mainly get duplicates out of them, and a lot of that's just because I've opened so many on stream. If you guys haven't caught any of those, twitch.tv/KOSDFF. I'm a total dork for this game. I play it all the fucking time. And yeah, like literally the last time I opened up 60 supply drops, I got like all duplicates. I think I got 1 heroic and 2 new epics, and the rest were duplicates. I ended up with like 30,000 in fucking armory credits, and I unlocked everything from collections, which led me to this video idea where I would just basically show you guys everything that I've unlocked. It's been about a month since the game came out, so it's like a perfect little progress report. And I'm excited to show you guys my, nerdy achievements, because I've actually unlocked a whole hell of a lot of shit in this game. And I'm going to show you everything. I'm going to show you all my uniforms, all my gun skins. I'm actually going to go into private match to do that, because I still have a couple guns that are level locked, because I have been prestiging. I have been playing this game, which leads me to my stats, which aren't, that pretty. Obviously, my KDR is pretty low. My score per minute's pretty low. Win-loss is negative. My only defense is that I make all my trolling videos on this exact same account. So all those stats, they are unfairly influenced by my need to mess with people in hardcore. I trust that if you guys have seen my streams, I have some good games and bad games, but I majorly go positive, and we win most games that we play. But yeah, I make a lot of trolling videos, and I leave a bunch of games too. If no one's there talking, I just jump out. I'm pretty sure that heavily negatively affects my stats. But we'll start off with like the second coolest thing that you can get from supply drops, and that is the uniforms. Believe it or not, I actually really like these uniforms. Unlike guns, where sometimes you get these variants for guns that you don't even use, or you don't even like. So it's cool when you get a gun skin. It's like the most coveted thing, and obviously it takes #1 on the list of cool shit you can get out of supply drops. But I actually really enjoyed the uniforms, and unlike the guns, if you don't actually use that division very often, you can still like show it off in headquarters and shit. You can still show your friends, you still make it your like display character. And I have a shit ton for almost every single division. I don't have that many 2s. Obviously everybody wants the 2s because they're clean, and they make my emblems look really cool, and their little patches. You can see I have the Marvin the Martian custom emblem. I'll go show you guys that. I was thinking about actually making that video, because every single Call of Duty I always make a tutorial video on how to make my Marvin the Martian character, but it's like the same. So, but yeah, as you can see, I only have this one and 2. I have this one that's just like all dirty. So pretty much every skin or uniform that doesn't have 2 written next to it, it's all covered in mud and it's all shitty, but some of them are still pretty cool. This is the puffy pants skin. It also comes with 2 helmets, just in case you actually have a helmet on instead of that little hat, but obviously you can switch it so you have 2 helmets. I only have 1, 2 in this one, and it looks pretty clean. It looks like a little mountaineer. It literally looks like that park ranger from like Bullwinkle. I don't have any 2s for this one, although I really wish I did, because this, like the black skins, I don't know. Maybe because my favorite color, or shade as I'm told, is black, and I think all the skins look really cool when they're in black. This one kind of matches my emblem. This was actually my favorite skin for infantry, although I don't really use infantry that much. I'm kind of a run and gunner, as you can probably see from like all the different camos I've unlocked. I mainly go with guns that I can just run around and kill with. But I'm about to start my assault rifles, and that's going to be kind of evil. This guy's kind of like G.I. Joe nurse out here, dirty as fuck. And of course we got the clean version of him. Kind of cool because he's wearing the mask. All right, that's all we have for infantry. And airborne, I actually have a whole bunch of the 2s, which is actually really cool, because it's probably the class I use the most, or the division I use the most. But I have the Golden Sun 2, of course the shitty dirty version, and then the British Air Force 2, which is actually just cool because it comes with a little butt pack. And of course I have the dirty one as well. Let's see, we got the Parachute Battalion 2 for this one. This is the skin I actually display for most of my airborne classes, just because it's fucking clean, it looks cool. But we've got the dirty blue, the red and blue dude. He's got all his Gucci bags, his fucking clout bags. Yeah, I got the dirty one as well. Paratrooper, I have a shit ton for this one. Shit, I didn't even realize. I guess the first one always comes clean. I guess the division pack always comes clean. I think you actually get this unlocked. I'm not even sure from what. But it's pretty much all the different fucking color variations for this guy. This is the only 2 I have in here. It's the dirty version. Those are actually lame. The pilots, I have the dogfighter one. I actually thought was really cool. This is the one, I think this is the one you get from the collection, and this is one I got out of a supply drop, and it's like the clean version. Pretty fucking cool. Again, he's got the butt pack. Go down here to armored. I actually don't even really know what I have in here, because I don't really use armored very much. The only time I've ever used an armored class is when I was playing like in a tournament or something like that, and we needed to survive fucking capping domination points. Yeah, I played in a tournament that was all domination. It was AIDS. This guy kind of looks like Bubbles whenever I put this skin on. If you guys haven't seen Trailer Park Boys, you're fucking missing out. But yeah, the character kind of looks like Bubbles from that show. It's pretty cool. This is actually kind of like my favorite class of people, although fucking Teddy and Ham all have like the heroic versions of like this blue camo, and I get hella fucking jealous because they look fucking just ridiculously stupid. Yeah, it's like this, but it's all like camo and shit. This is actually the class I usually display for this one, for armored, even though it's all dirty and looks like shit. It just, I don't know, it looks kind of cool. It's better than all the other ones I have. Mountain, I actually have quite a few. This is the skin I actually rock for this one because he's got all his Gucci bags. He looks like Bubbles, and he's got this little fucking microphone that hangs off the back of him. I just think that's cool. But I've got two of him. I've got like a dirty brown and yellow version, but this guy's fucking dude. This is the clean version. He also looks like Bubbles. Canadian Sniper's got a whole bunch of these. Basically the guys that have all the rags all over them, different color variations. I have the black and white one that's all clean, but for some reason whenever I put this skin on and we go play in a map, it always changes him to green. I don't know why. I can never actually get that skin in game. But yeah, I have all the different versions of that one. These are my Santa skins. They kind of look like he's wearing like a little Santa sash. We tried to get a whole bunch of us to wear them, but not everyone had them. A bunch of different dirty versions of that. Don't actually have any cool ones, but this skin's kind of lame anyways, besides like the Santa version of it. Indian head too. This one I actually haven't seen that often from other people like rocking Mountaineer division classes and stuff. But then I have this one, it's like the winter class. I should probably use this one more because it's probably a better camouflage, but fuck it. And last and also least, because I literally never use this shit. I'm working through my shotguns now and I still don't use it. Although they have some funny fucking skins. Like the helmet that this guy wears in this, like the little Scottish like gas mask helmet. Fucking cool. So I think I only have one of him. Medics. This guy's the one with the gas mask. This one was actually the one I got, I guess, from the the Divisions pack again, but it's fucking clean. Stands out, looks like he's kind of wearing this dumb dress. I have the black one, but it's all dirty. And then this one, it's all dirty. And these are actually my favorite one. This is actually the skin I rock whenever I use this class, which has like been only a couple times for orders or different challenges. Because it kind of looks like a Ninja Turtle. It's got little fucking splotches everywhere. Kind of dope. And then I have this one that's just like full turtle. Just mad green. And that really does it for all the uniforms I have. We can go ahead and show you guys the guns, but I got to go into custom match because I am prestiging. I'm at level 37. Funny little thing, I've only unlocked diamond camos for two different classes of guns. I've done it for my sniper rifles, just to kind of show you that I have actually unlocked diamond for that. And then I also did it for my SMGs, except for I prestiged in the middle of it. And although I have all the challenges done for all my guns and SMGs, I have one gun that's level locked. I have to get to level 48 to unlock it. But other than that, you know, I have like all of them done. Gold, everything's gold. Just literally just waiting on what? I must have been rolled back. That's some shit. They must have rolled me back because I definitely completed this gun. I did it on stream. I was so excited to finally finish it too because it was such an annoying gun. Oh, they're gonna make me go back and do the WAF. Ugh. All right, we're gonna go into custom match though so I can show you guys all the guns. All right, we'll start off with the rifles. I actually have quite a few heroics. It's just that, you know, when you have everything else and you're literally just waiting for heroics when you're doing supply drop openings and you literally have to open 60 of those to get like one heroic, it's a little heartbreaking. But no, I actually do have a fair amount of heroics for most of the guns. I actually haven't played with any of the assault rifles yet, so I haven't worked on any of the camos for these. But I got the Savior 2. Go ahead and skip the Savior because it's lame. Really, only the heroics are, again, like the uniforms. The 2s are the only ones that actually look good. The rest of them usually just look like some beat up piece of shit. This is the one I think I got from a collection. The Battle Watch, the Cook, looking just grungy as all hell. Hopefully they have 2s for all of these. I'm not actually sure. I'm sure it's on a website somewhere where they show exactly what guns have which variants. But I don't have any cool ones for these. The Rookie is actually kind of cool. There's a bunch of guns that have that similar like army green coloring with like yellow text. So you're going to see that kind of like color scheme a lot in many of these guns. STG, I only have this shingles gun for it. Again, it looks like shit. Really, we only get excited about the ones with 2 next to the names. Obviously, the heroics. They're the best ones because all the other ones just look kind of fucking grungy. Here we go. We got one heroic in here. Strafe 2, looking pretty clean. I'm actually really excited to start on my assault rifles pretty much throughout my entire Call of Duty career. I've only ever like run and gunned with SMGs or even with sniper rifles where I either sit back and hard scope or I run around quick scope like a dumbass and just pull out my pistol half the time. No skins for the bar. I got no variants for the bar. That's a sad sight. And then I have this gun for the fucking VT, which is actually probably the assault rifle I'm going to start with just because I have a cool heroic for it. And I just like playing with heroics, even though it does nothing for the gun stats. It looks fucking cool. Again, I only have this AIDS gun. This is literally the shittiest gun I have. This is the ugliest gun I have in my entire arsenal. Every time I use it or see it, it's just like Damn, that is a rusted piece of shit. And it's called a grease gun, so you think that wouldn't happen, but PPSH, again, nothing cool. I would have loved to have a heroic for the PPSH. It's like one of my favorite SMGs. I had a lot of fun, you know, unlocking everything for it, but no heroics. Pretty fucking lame. Type 100. This was the first variant that I got. I got the blue sky, and I had a lot of fun with it. Type 100, not the most popular SMG. I loved it. With certain attachments, it's like a fucking laser. It has great range. The damage drop off is really low. It's a good gun. I really enjoyed it. I think this one came from collections. I didn't have that one right away. And then the WAP, a gun apparently I haven't finished. I thought I had finished it. I guess I got rolled back. I finished it on stream. Like, you can see me getting and putting gold onto it on my Twitch broadcast if you went back and looked. I guess they rolled me back at one point for an update or shit. I don't even know. I don't know how that happened, to be honest. This is the gun that I did last. This was the last SMG that I fixed or finished. I thought I had, was going to unlock Diamond, but again, yeah, I had 2 guns level locked. MP40, this is the gun I probably use the most when I'm just like running around and actually have an SMG class. I know it's not the most popular SMG, but I also have this Do Re Mi 2 skin on it, and in gold, it looks fucking awesome. We also have the Son of Mars skin, again, just the shitty kind of ghetto version of it. But yeah, no, this shit looks clean as fuck. When you're actually playing with it, it's so cool because it shimmers. It's really neat. Light machine guns, I'm not even sure if I have anything for any of these. So really, we've only had one gun that I don't have any variants for, and it's the Bar, and now obviously the Lewis. Probably going to be the gun I do last to get all diamonds and everything so that I can unlock the fucking chrome thing. That's actually pretty cool looking. Wow, but yeah, no. So I have no skins for the Lewis. Oh well. MG15, I have this Blade one. I'm obviously seeing a lot of this for the first time. That just looks fucking god awful. It looks like it would explode in my face if I shot it. That just sounded terrible. Combatant 2, at least we have a fucking heroic for this. That actually looks kind of cool. Stupid as fuck, but looks really cool. It looks like you bought it in a pawn shop, but still pretty sick. MG42, all right, we have 2 variants for this. Never seen that one before, kind of cool. That actually looks pretty beast, but again, they all look like shit unless they have the 2 next to them. Sniper rifles. I have none for the carabine, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Damn lame. I have a couple for the Enfield. I actually used this Royal quite a lot, just because it was cool. Then I have this other one called Grease. It just looks like shit. This is actually the sniper rifle I like the most. A lot of people prefer the Kar 98K. And for getting clips and running around quickscoping, I'm sure this gun's probably better. But when I'm actually playing and just running around and actually trying to play the objective and do well in the game, I prefer this gun. It's got the largest one-shot kill zone, almost meaning most of the time when you shoot them, you're getting a one-shot kill. It's also really nice because it's the only sniper rifle I have a heroic for, and it looks fucking badass, especially in Diamond. The little tiny scope. It looks kind of retarded, but it's still pretty cool. But of course I have this other one, which is like the long, like fucking pirate scope on it. And Gumshoe, I've never used that gun at all, pretty much. In the Kar 98, I don't have any skins for. That is the biggest tragedy out of all of this. I've opened countless supply drops. I probably opened, I mean, not countless. It's probably been like 300 supply drops over the last month. Just looking for a Kar 98 skin. That's really all I want. And all my friends have a heroic for the Kar 98, and they all look fucking awesome when they play with it, and I just don't. It breaks my heart that I don't have that. And then shotguns. This is actually the shotgun I've just started on. I'm going to do my shotguns just because they're easy and fun to do in hardcore. By the way, almost everything that I've unlocked via headshots and gun skins have all been from, running into hardcore. If you guys don't know that, it's kind of an easy way to get camos for all these guns. Don't have any variants for the combat shotgun. Lame. I played with this gun a few times. I believe I just started it last stream. My variants for it are pretty lame. I actually use this one just because it looks funny. I wanted to use this one because I thought it might fire an extra bullet, but of course all the variants actually add nothing to the gun's stats or anything. So toggle action, haven't played with this thing at all, but I do have a heroic for it, looking pretty fucking cool. I'll probably do that gun next just because actually I think I'm working my way from top to bottom, so that will be the gun I do next. Domino, this is a shitty little fucking shit version of it. I wonder though, oh dude, I wonder when you punch somebody, can you see those claws though? You see it on the rechamber thing? It's actually kind of cool. Sawed off shotgun, looking like a fucking Assassin's Creed gun. And yeah, that just looks fucking stupid. So, all right, to the secondaries for the pistols. P8, I only have the Dare Alder or whatever. It's kind of like it looks kind of cool when you actually shoot people on the kill feed. It looks kind of like a Star Wars blaster. Thought it was kind of funny. 1911, nothing. Shitty. It's actually like the shittiest pistol out here to do the headshots with, so I'm not looking forward to that. Machine pistol, I have this one that I got from collections and nothing else, which is also lame because, to be honest, just because every single class I usually have a pistol, I really wish I had like a heroic in here. The only reason why I even started working on these pistols to get diamond on it is just so I can have a cool camo, but yeah, no, been robbed. And I have a couple shovel skins. I have the Army Banjo. They all look like shit, and this one looks, I haven't actually used this one. I just got it. I imagine it looks like shit, but at least it's a spade. Looks like it's sharp and could do some damage. All right, and I'll kind of breeze through the other stuff that I have. As far as special helmets, I just have the ones that obviously you can only get prestige with those. Calling cards, I have a shit ton of calling cards. We'll just go ahead and skip down to the bottom because I imagine these are the ones you want to see. These are all the epics I have. I have no heroic calling cards. What's actually funny, I'm going to move this for a second. And what's actually funny is the most, like, I guess, valuable calling card you think I'd have is that one because it's all the way at the bottom. But it's just a simple explosion. It doesn't move. The airplane just sits there doing nothing unless it only moves in a certain situation, and that's why it's so epic. I don't know. The rest of them seem to fucking move at least. This is the one I have been using for a really long time, just because, you know, it looks cool. But I started to notice everyone used that one, so I switched to this one. But as far as that, I have a shit ton of legendaries, a couple different rares. It almost seems like I have every calling card in the game, at least from Operation Overlord or whatever, from the supply drops, simply because I just get all fucking duplicates. Challenges, I mean, I've done a couple of them. I haven't done any of the ones that are like notable. I've gotten a couple of the ones that you just like get normally in the course of playing the game. Emotes, like I said, I have like a whole shit ton of these, but like, you know, they all do the same thing most of the time. They're also in alphabetical order, not separated by, you know, I guess value, because I have a few epics, but no heroics. I don't see any red in there. Hopefully they'll eventually fix these. I don't know if they have already. I know they've done a couple updates since I last went through here and checked these, but it almost seems like a good 50 or 60% of them all do like the same thing. And I haven't actually gone through and looked at them, but, you know, hopefully they fix those. All right, and to finish up, lastly, I'll show you guys my pistol grips. I have a few of them. I only have like one actual epic one or heroic. That's the Cobra. I guess it's kind of cool. But for the most part, I really don't have a favorite pistol grip. When I went through and looked at a lot of these, I was just like, I mean, they're usually pretty monotone. There's not one that's like extremely colorful and has like a whole bunch of random stuff going on. They're usually these blank kind of like yellow tinted expressions, which I guess is what they're trying to make it look like an actual pistol grip, because that's, I guess it kind of maybe has that. But no, I haven't really found one that I liked. I've scrolled through this a bunch of times. Nothing cool so far, so I'm actually looking forward to, you know, getting a fucking cool pistol grip. But for now, I just put on the Cobra because it's the only heroic one I have. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This has been my progress report for the first month, Call of Duty World War II. That's pretty much everything that I've unlocked. Can't really think of anything else to show you. Apparently, I didn't even have the fucking diamond for this done. I really thought I did. That actually pisses me off, though. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like if you did. Leave a like if you accidentally go to fucking headquarters every single time you pop up this game and you want to join public match. Because them motherfuckers knew if they put headquarters where you would normally have to hit public match, just like Twitter did when they would switch, they like put moments in. Instead of it being your notifications, you just automatically always go there. And every single time I fucking hit headquarters, I gotta sit here for an extra 20 seconds before I play. Leave a like if that's you. Drop a comment below. Let me know like what's your favorite heroic that you've unlocked, or just brag about all the heroics that you have and the guns that I want heroics in and don't have. And if you want to do it live, come, you know, check out my stream. I stream this game almost every single night if you guys hadn't noticed. Hope to see you there. If not, see you guys tomorrow. Peace.